Blackboard, and I'm going to share my screen so you can see what we're supposed to be working on. Okay, so if I go here to content, and my screen is going to look just a little bit different than yours, but this first module, arguing a position, that's what you've been working on. And so if we go to part 1, and everyone's pretty much done this, and I've really graded everything. You already did your introduction essay where you told me about yourself. Then you looked here. I'm sorry it doesn't look like it, but this one right here is a PowerPoint where you would want to find the instructions. You've got some thinking, a couple of like discussion boards to do, and those due dates are old, but if for some reason you didn't do it because you just missed it, you didn't see it there, go back and do it. I'm kind of really being flexible this first module since for most of you it's your first online class and you're kind of just figuring it out as you go. Okay, and then you've got these questions. Now, to get the questions for this Children Need Play Not Compete, you need to have the PowerPoint open and you need to read that article. If you don't open the PowerPoint, you won't know what the questions are. Okay, so you should have done that first. And then if I go back to my module and I click on part 2, that's the writing part. You've got instructions here that you can follow. You also have a PowerPoint that you should open and go through, and that will lead you through, okay, now read this article, and then when you're done, answer these questions and so on. Somebody asked me, how do I find the due dates? Because I don't see it. Yeah, that's Blackboard. If I made a mistake and didn't put one on there, which it looks like I did make a mistake for this, I just want you to do it this week. Before we've closed this module out, go ahead and just finish it. But for example, these here, this rough draft, for some reason it doesn't show the date on the outside. You have to actually click it and open it. And it says due Monday the 30th. So that was yesterday. If you haven't submitted it, don't panic. I just need you to do that for this week. Ideally, you know, I try to give you due dates that way you can keep yourself on track and it's not, you know, May and you're trying to do the whole class in a week. That's impossible. A rough draft for me, I understand that it might not be completely finished. I get it. It just needs to be about 80 to 90% done. I need to see your MLA Works cited page so I can say, okay, they understand, or oh no, they don't understand. I need to reteach something. So once you're done, you're going to submit it here. Please make sure you submit it as a Word doc and not as a Pages file because I can't open those. And here's our next thing. Our next thing that we're working on is your peer review. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are all in the class together. So it shouldn't be hard to find someone. If you have trouble, like maybe you're not in the same class at the time or something, would you please email me? And I can have an alternative way for you to get a partner. But if no one emails me, I'll just assume everyone got it this time and you didn't have any trouble. So complete the peer review of the document and upload it there and email a copy to your partner by the 1st, which is Wednesday, tomorrow night. And then finally, you have your final essay, which I have actually due next Monday, so one more week. This is after I've read your rough draft and I've given you comments, after your partner has given you comments, and then finally after you have gone through it again and you've looked at it, you've made changes, and you've taken our comments into consideration, then you upload that here. Your final essay is like your perfect one, the one that you know looks awesome, and you're ready for me to give you graded out of 100 points. Okay, so that's what we're doing this week. I will have more content posted here in evaluation, but I don't want you to even open evaluation until you're completely done with this module, when you're completely done with that essay. You have until the 6th, so you have one full more week to get that final essay done, but starting on the 6th, I'm going to move on and I'm going to expect you to be in the evaluation module. So that's where we are. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email and I'll be happy to try to help you out the best way that I can. Thank you.